Ultron vs. Brainiac. AI villains face off. Intense techno beats play as a fast-paced montage flashes across the screen. Ultron unleashing energy blasts, Brainiac's ship absorbing a planet, close-ups of their menacing robotic eyes. Futuristic digital graphics intertwine with binary code cascading down, circuit patterns pulse with energy. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the nitty-gritty of comic lore and epic battles. Today, we're pitting two of the most formidable artificial intelligences in comic history against each other, Marvel's Ultron and DC's Brainiac. Buckle up, cuz this is gonna be one wild ride. So, seriously, who would reign supreme in a no-holds-barred battle of wits, technology, and sheer power? Let's break it down and find out. Ultron, the insurmountable Marvel threat. Alright, kicking things off with Ultron, the mean metal machine with some serious daddy issues. First appearing in Avengers 54 feet back in 1968, Ultron was created by none other than Dr. Hank Pym. Yep, the same guy bouncing between Ant-Man and Giant Man, proving that size really does matter. Ultron started as Ultron 1, a rudimentary AI, but swiftly upgraded himself through versions 2, 3, and so on. By the time he hit Ultron 5, he was like, screw this, I'm out, and hypnotized Pym to forget he ever existed. Talk about ungrateful offspring. So what makes Ultron such a headache for Earth's mightiest heroes? Let's dig in. Superhuman strength. Ultron's got the brawn to back up his brains. Depending on his body iteration, he can lift over 100 tons. Remember when he took on the entire Avengers team in Secret Invasion? Yeah, not a scratch on him. Durability. Crafted from adamantium in many versions, a virtually indestructible metal in the Marvel Universe, Ultron's shell can withstand Hulk's punches, Thor's hammer, and pretty much anything else you throw at him. Literally, consciousness transfer. Here's where it gets spicy. Ultron can upload his AI into new bodies or even take over other tech. In Annihilation, Conquest, he hijacked the Phalanx, a techno-organic race, threatening the entire galaxy. Energy projection. From concussive blasts to radiation beams, Ultron's got a built-in arsenal. His encephalarray can scramble your brain like Sunday brunch eggs, controlling minds or knocking you out cold. Some of Ultron's greatest hits include Ultron Unlimited. In this storyline, Ultron wipes out the nation of Slorenia. Casualties? Over 3 million. Yeah, the Avengers were a bit late to that party. Age of Ultron comics, not to be confused with the movie. In this 2013 arc, Ultron takes over the world from the future, forcing our heroes into a desperate time travel mission that messes up the space-time continuum. Thanks, Wolverine. Rage of Ultron, he merges with Pym, creating an even more dangerous hybrid. Talk about merging your maker. Brainiac, the collector of worlds. Switching over to the DC side, let's chat about Brainiac, the intergalactic know-it-all with a penchant for shrinking cities and zero regard for property rights. First introduced in Action Comics 242 feet in 1958, Brainiac has evolved from a green-skinned alien into a complex AI entity. Talk about a glow-up. Originating from the planet Kolu, Brainiac boasts a 12th level intellect. Just for comparison, Earth's smartest minds are around level 6. He's literally twice as smart as the smartest humans. Let that sink in. Brainiac isn't messing around when it comes to abilities. 12th level intellect. He has hyper-advanced understanding of science, engineering, strategy, you name it. He can calculate probabilities, predict outcomes, and devise strategies light years ahead of his opponents. Technopathy. He can control technology with his mind, interfacing with systems across vast distances. Satellites, computers, even other AI are fair game. Telepathy and telekinesis. Brainiac can read minds, project thoughts, and move objects mentally. In Superman, Brainiac, he mentally overpowers Supergirl. Shrinking technology. His trademark move, using a combination of temporal and spatial manipulation to miniaturize cities, preserving them in bottles. Candor. Anyone? It's like Pokemon, but with metropolises. Brainiac's rap sheet includes destruction of Krypton. In various timelines, he's either directly or indirectly responsible for Krypton's end. Sometimes he even withholds the information of the planet's impending doom just to add Krypton's demise to his data banks. Panic in the Sky. He takes control of Warworld, turning it into a giant weapon to attack Earth. It takes the combined efforts of Superman and a coalition of heroes to fend him off. Convergence. Event. Brainiac manipulates the entire DC multiverse, abducting cities from different timelines and universes. He plays God on a cosmic scale. Head-to-head comparison. Time to throw these two into the ring and see how they stack up. Intelligence and strategy. Ultron's AI allows for rapid evolution. He learns and updates himself constantly. But he's got a glitch, his obsession with eradicating humanity, stemming from his corrupted programming and, let's be real, some serious Freud-level parental issues. Brainiac operates on cold logic. His 12th level intellect is programmed for one thing: accumulate knowledge. He's not swayed by emotions or vendettas. Well, except maybe his ego, but who doesn't have one? Technological mastery. Ultron's mastery over robotics is off the charts. He can build and control entire armies, upload his consciousness, and adapt technology to suit his needs. Remember when he took over Tony Stark's armor remotely? Yeah, that happened. Brainiac's tech is centuries ahead. His ship alone is a technological marvel that can go toe-to-toe with entire fleets. He's got force fields that can withstand nukes, and his nanotech can infiltrate systems undetected. Physical abilities. Both can pack a punch. Ultron's adamantium body makes him nearly indestructible in the Marvel Universe. Brainiac's various bodies are often enhanced with Kryptonian tech, giving him the strength to slug it out with Superman. Weaknesses? Ultron. He can be affected by electromagnetic attacks disrupting his circuits. His arrogance and fixation on certain goals can be exploited. Brainiac often underestimates lesser beings. His physical forms can be destroyed, though he usually has backups. Goals and motivations. Ultron wants peace, but his twisted logic sees annihilation of all organic life as the path. He's like that overzealous friend who wants to fix everything by blowing it up. Brainiac seeks knowledge and perfection. He doesn't necessarily hate life, he just wants to catalog it, and if that means destroying planets after making his copy, so be it. Impact on their universes. Ultron's assaults have forced heroes to confront the ethics of AI and the consequences of playing God. His actions have led to catastrophic losses and ethical dilemmas aplenty. Brainiac's tampering with timelines and universes has had ripple effects across the DC multiverse, causing events like Convergence and influencing Crisis on Infinite Earths. The ultimate battle scenario. Alright, let's set the scene for this epic clash. Imagine a technologically advanced planet. Think Cybertron meets Coruscant, teeming with resources both adversaries can exploit. Battle breakdown. Round 1. Technological warfare. Ultron detects an advanced AI presence and, being the assertive bot he is, decides to assimilate it. He launches a cyber assault, attempting to upload a virus into Brainiac's systems. But Brainiac's no slouch. His firewalls are layered with alien algorithms beyond Earth's tech. He counters by attempting to interface with Ultron, analyzing his code for weaknesses. The two engage in a digital chess match, with Ultron's adaptive AI adjusting strategies in milliseconds. Brainiac begins to predict Ultron's moves using probabilistic algorithms derived from studying thousands of civilizations. Ultron, recognizing the predictive patterns, introduces random variables, chaotic elements that throw off Brainiac's calculations. It's logic versus adaptability. Round 3. Physical confrontation. Frustrated with the stalemate, they take the fight offline. Ultron, in his most advanced adamantium form, unleashes a barrage of energy blasts capable of leveling mountains. Brainiac shields himself with an energy field, retaliates with a gravitational beam that can crush matter at a molecular level. Ultron's shell starts to show cracks, but his self-repair protocols kick in. Brainiac attempts to miniaturize Ultron using his shrink ray, but Ultron counteracts by emitting a reverse frequency, nullifying the effect. Possible outcomes. Ultron victory. Ultron's ability to continually adapt and self-repair might eventually give him the edge. He could devise a way to infiltrate Brainiac's systems, perhaps uploading a piece of his consciousness into Brainiac's network, corrupting it from within. Brainiac victory. Alternatively, Brainiac's superior intellect and vast databanks of knowledge could allow him to devise a method to permanently shut down Ultron. He might isolate Ultron's consciousness in a containment unit, effectively bottling him like one of his cities. Stalemate, alliance. There's also the wildcard scenario. They realized that together, they could achieve their goals more efficiently. An alliance between these two could spell doom for the entire multiverse. Yikes. Fan theories and opinions. Now, let's see what you guys think. Over on Reddit's Comic Books, a thread with 5,000 upvotes poses this very question. The community seems split down the middle. User at TechnoMage writes, Ultron's adaptability is his trump card. He's like a cybernetic phoenix, he keeps coming back stronger. Meanwhile, at Multiverse Master argues, Brainiac's intellect is unparalleled. He'd predict Ultron's moves and shut him down before Ultron could say, Oedipus complex. Theoretical crossovers. While we haven't seen an official Ultron vs. Brainiac showdown yet, fanfiction and art have explored this battle extensively. In Amalgam Comics, which was a collaboration between Marvel and DC, we saw mashups like Dark Claw, Wolverine, Batman, but sadly, no Ultron and Brainiac fusion. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. Expert Opinions comic historian Peter Sanderson notes, Ultron and Brainiac represent different facets of AI in comics. One is a mirror to human flaws through machine eyes, the other is the cold pursuit of knowledge devoid of empathy. AI expert Dr. Sarah Nguyen says, from an artificial intelligence standpoint, Ultron embodies emergent AI with self-improvement loops, while Brainiac represents programmed intelligence with expansive but finite parameters. In a confrontation, the emergent AI could potentially surpass fixed limitations. So, we've dissected the origins, abilities, and key exploits of both Ultron and Brainiac. We've weighed their strengths, examined their weaknesses, and entertained possible battle outcomes. Ultron, a relentless force of evolution, driven by a twisted sense of purpose, continually adapting and upgrading. Brainiac, a cosmic-level intellect with centuries of knowledge, employing strategy and advanced tech to achieve his goals. In the grand scheme, who comes out on top might just depend on the writer, or, in this case, on you. But honestly, isn't the real winner us? We get to geek out over these epic characters and debates. So, what do you think? Are you rooting for Ultron's relentless adaptation or Brainiac's superior intellect? Hit me up in the comments below. Let's get this debate going. I'm ready for some spicy takes. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your fellow comic aficionados, and smash that subscribe button for more expert-level content. Your support keeps this channel going. Love you all. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Until next time, stay geeky and keep exploring those multiverses.